though, Tammy. Maybe she wants to be unspotlighted.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
there we go. Oh! Tammy and I are both doing it. You do it, Tammy. We're both doing it at the same time.
I'll show you after, girls.
All right. No, show us now.
No,
We're
show us
We're
now.
already live, but that's okay because we have a few minutes before people get here. So
Okay, well, it's what Tammy and I said, and that's the envelope. So it's got a popper,
right,
and then Tammy's fabulous design. Whoops, is the little card. But I've done that for my niece's little boy who's called Finn, and then he opens up.
Oh, cute.
And it says 3 today, and then obviously that's like Tammy showed us. That's the that's the little pulley.
Very cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it is very cute.
Yeah, Tammy worked really hard on that.
All right, we got Tina here. Hey, Tina and Janet. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Tina says it's been a long time since she's been able to catch up.
Yeah, I wondered where you've been, Tina. We've missed you.
So see what I said? Now everybody's quiet.
No, we won't be.
Okay.
Janet.
All right. Well, I'm going to bow out of the video part, and y'all can take it away. Tammy, you want to introduce and tell everybody what they're doing?
Don't leave yet, unless you're going to be the
gosh.
first one to be introduced.
Okay.
Oh, we've got
No.
to stay
Welcome to another Digi Chick Live. As you see in the little thumbnail, I thought was cute. The chicks rule. I thought that was so cute. Let me start out by letting everybody introduce themselves. We'll start with Patty because she's in a hurry to hide.
Yes, I am. All right, I'm Patty, and I make some cards, but I also do, as you guys know, all kind of stuff. Sublimation, vinyl. I'm doing painting now. What else? Tammy?
Embroidery.
Yeah. Anyway,
Weaving.
I haven't been weaving for a few years, but yeah.
Well, it's in your repertoire.
All right. So I live in Western North Carolina, and that's it. Now I'm gonna sneak on out here.
And next to her, we have Linda.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Linda from Maryland, and we had a little snow last night, a few inches, and it's warmed up now. It's melting very quickly. So hope you like what we're doing today.
Next, we have Bernie.
Hello, I'm Bernie, and I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Today it's my Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day for wherever you're watching. We're going to the movies later. We're going to see Death on the Nile, and go out for lunch. So that's what we're doing today. So it's 7 a.m. for me here on Monday.
Oh, goodness. And next but not least.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and it's just after 8 o'clock in the evening for me. So we've got a real mixture of time zones. My favourite hobby, obviously, is card making, and it's pouring down and blowing a gale here today, so it was an ideal day for crafting. So I hope you enjoy what we do today. I hope we give you some inspiration, because we'd love to see what you make as well.
Yes. And my name's Tammy, and today we asked the girls to make any card they chose, but to use an embossing folder and ribbon. All right, ladies, take it away.
I thought it was paper flower.
Yeah, flower.
Was it a flower too? I plumb forgot.
And I didn't have ribbon. I've got embossing folder and paper flower.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Bernie, that's what I thought the brief was. Embossing folder and a 3D flower.
Probably
There
was.
was a ribbon on mine.
I had a minor heart attack, but there you go.
No, that's fine. All righty.
Well, sadly, I've been saying to Tammy, my camera, it's in the evening here, and I've got daylight bulbs in, but the leaves I'm painting are really quite a pretty green. But when I look at it on here, they look, well, I don't know.
They're still
Color green. Yeah.
They're sort of a yellowy, mustardy green, but they're not. They are a pretty lime green in real life.
But you know what's nice, Stephanie? It's nice and sharp and clear. It is bright, isn't it?
Yes,
And it's funny
yes.
because your mat looks like it's the right color.
Yes, it does, and I can't understand that. My mat is the right colour, but these look they look a sort of like a strange colour. Don't know why, but
Well, you know, my pink card was orange during the live.
yes,
And I liked it because I like orange.
Yeah.
yes, it really looked really bright. Yeah, I've used a rose embossing folder for mine today. It's got sort of roses on it. And so I've embossed the cardstock, and now I'm actually painting it just very subtly with I've just used some pigment ink just to do in a circle, so it just shows a little bit, because most of it's going to be covered up, but I didn't want just plain cardstock. And then I'm using a water pen and just a little bit of colour to colour these in.
Really
I have done some ahead of time because there's no way that I would get all 3 panels done on time.
It's really pretty. Looks like Bernie's taping something up.
Yeah, now mine is, this is the back of my card. I'm starting a little bit backwards. I've got this is my embossing. I've used its little squares. I think it was called, it's actually called, no, it doesn't have a name. It's just a design grids. It is. There it is, down there. Teresa Collins. So it's a design grids that came with my machine. My machine is a cut and boss Teresa Collins version, and these came with included in a package. So I've used that for my embossing folder, and it's got little squares all over it. But this is actually the back of my card that I'm putting this on now, because once I start, it'll have some dimension, and then I won't be able to put this on. So I'm putting it on now.
And Linda, what are you working on?
I'm working on, it's kind of like a corner flap card. This is what the basic card looks like. You know, you have an 8.5 by, it's 8.5 by 5.5. And so I scored it in the center, and then after I scored it, I took a triangle that was, let me show you this. I just made a pattern. It's 3.5 by 2 3/4, and I put it in the corner of the card folded so that it's kind of a landscape mode. And then I took this and I put 2 little marks, pencil marks, that on each corner. And then I put this in my scoring tool. I lined it up because in the center of my scoreboard I have a line that I made a black line so that I could see what I was doing. So I lined up that corner, that pencil mark and the other part of the triangle. And then I took my scoring tool and I just made a score line like this. Okay, and then I took this and folded it on the triangle this way.
Oh, yeah.
Oops, I'm sorry. And so this is how this is the basis for my card. Do you think I should show what the end result is? So
No.
Okay.
I think so. I like it when I know. Sometimes I like to see what's happening.
Okay, well, here's what it will look like eventually.
See, people might enjoy seeing what they're making, because it's just,
that is gorgeous, Linda.
I like being surprised.
I like seeing. I like both ways, actually. But this one just
and a lot of dimensionals, and so there you go.
Beautiful.
Really pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to, just mat it and go to town on it. I'll show you. You really actually need a grid on your board so that when you decide which, this is a cute card for birthday cards with like balloons popping out. But you kind of need a grid for your base. So you want to line it up so that you know how high so that it can fit in an envelope. Your elements, however you want to decorate it. If you want to use balloons, if you use shamrocks, if you use Easter eggs, whatever you put here, you want to make sure that this line it doesn't exceed the height or the width of the card for your envelope. So anyway, and then also I'm going to put a little something inside along this line so that when you open it up, it'll pop up. So anyway, that's what I'll be working on today.
Janet said, adorable design, Linda.
Thank you. It's they're online. You can find them. I wish it was an original, but it's not. But you always want to tweak them a little bit.
So are any of you going to be watching the football game today? I guess Bernie and
we've got it on, but I think it's when we're at the movies. So
okay. And then who's been watching the Olympics?
Yep.
I don't watch the Olympics.
No.
I've watched a bit, but not a lot. I've been busy crafting instead.
Okay, so for my I'm making a slimline shadow box card that I saw someone make, and I made this card. It's similar to the one I sent to Stephanie a couple of years ago. So it ends up popping out, but I made a design that can all be cut on the silhouette. So and for my 3D flowers, I've got 24 hearts that I cut out. So there's my there's one heart, and then they just get folded over, and I've put some of them through to add some glue. I'm using the little purple machine, the Xyron, the label maker, and then I just feed 2 through, and you've got to make sure they always go in the same way so the glue is on the same side all the time. And then I just bring the glue through, and then I've got another 2 to do. So they go through in there, fold it over, and then pull them through, and then they come out. They come out with the glue on the back. So I'm just taking them off to make it easier. So the glue now is on the back of my petal, and then I'm going to make 3 different flowers out of, oops, this is sticky stuff. And so now I've got the glue only on the back, and then this is going to be the start of my flower. So it'll be a pull-out shadow box, and it'll stand up, hopefully. And what I did was I've got a 2.25-inch circle template card that I've glued onto the inside back of my aperture. So there's the back, because I put that on before, and there's the front of the back. And what I did was, with the flower that I cut out, the circle that I cut out of here, I folded in half. This is a different color, and then just put that along there, so I knew exactly where my where the middle of my circle was, and put a dot, because that's where my flower will start in the. So I don't know if you can see, I put 3 little pencil dots, 1, 2, 3, and that's where my flowers will go. So this part I have created myself. The card I saw someone else make, but the actual flowers I'm doing myself. So we'll see how they go.
So it looks like you've got a frame there, or half a frame, Stephanie?
Yes. I made myself a promise this year that, and I think you did as well, Tam, is to start using up things that we'd got. And I wasn't going to buy anything for quite a while until I'd used things. And I was watching a shopping channel, and this lady had this frame. It was a die. It was quite expensive. And I kept looking and thinking, oh, that is beautiful. I'd love that. No, I thought, no, you're not buying anything. You've enough things. Anyway, I was sitting on my hands and finished. Oh no, I'll have to buy it. I love it. And I'd messed about so long waiting that by the time I went onto my computer to order it, it had sold out. And I was gutted. So I tried 4 of the shops that I would normally buy from online, and it was out of stock in all of them.
Oh my gosh.
And then I thought, you know, Stephanie, you are silly. It's only leaves and an oval. If you really tried, you could make one yourself. So I actually went into Silhouette and I have made it myself.
Well done.
Bravo.
So it saved me buying the die. And then I thought, yes, because that way I can have it whatever size I want.
Exactly.
So, and I'm making an easel card with it, but I don't know whether you would call it a double easel card, a flip easel card, not an easel card, sorry, a gatefold card, because normally the gatefold just folds over once, but I've done it so that it doubles back on itself. So this will be glued to the inside like this, and a plain piece on the back so you can't see where I've glued it. And when it's done, it will actually fold back on itself. So hopefully it'll turn out okay.
Oh, yeah.
My homemade frame.
I love it. So you're cutting again, Linda?
I am. I'm using my my trimmer quite a bit today. I actually have another card that I was going to make. I've started this one. Gosh, I started 3 different cards, and I really did. And I think I might switch over to this one because this is that little tiered card. I think that's I just love this little tier card because you can just put so much on these little tiers for Valentine's Day. And I thought, well, and then here's something else. Let me show you. I was going to make this for inside a card. I made a lot of these little pop-up things.
That's cute.
And origamis. Oh, I have so many of those made. You wouldn't believe it. It's like, make up your mind. Oh.
Linda, I don't know where you find the time.
Jeez.
Well, it's just like a little bit here and a little bit there. I like that. That'll be pretty.
I love the card you're making though. It's really bright and pretty.
You like this one better or the?
No, that's nice you're doing, but the one you've done that you've shown us is really pretty. I think that's lovely.
Oh, okay.
Zara's here.
Hi, Zara.
Hi, Zara. Is that your granddaughter?
It is Zara. Yes, it is. So she's off on a Monday. She goes to, she does a extra sports program, extended sports program on a Monday. So she has to leave home in a few minutes to go. So she does that an hour before school on a Monday and Thursday class. So they were here yesterday and she was going to, she wanted to stay, but she has ESP and food tech today. So that was far more important than
staying with you.
So she's going to be making something exciting. I know she's making wattle seed biscuits, I think it was today she was making in food tech.
Brilliant. But she wanted to come and see you.
So they came yesterday. They stayed Saturday night because their mum and dad went out to a concert. So they stayed Saturday night.
Oh, that's fun. Are they feeling well?
Pardon me?
Are they feeling well since the...
Yep, they're all good. All good. Back to normal.
That's great.
You too, Linda?
I'm still a little bit stuffy. I had a sinus infection and a head cold. I had a temperature for 2 days this past week. It's like I don't even want to. It's always something, you know. It's just always something. But thank you for asking. I thought there's still a lot of that $1 Wednesday I told you all about. They right after the new year they didn't. There was 1 week where you couldn't order. They stopped the $1 Wednesday, but they've resumed it. So don't forget about that on Wednesdays.
Did they stop it on purpose, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if it was just like they were, you know, it was the end of the everybody was tired after New Year's.
Right.
Maybe they partied too much.
Yeah, maybe. Gail said, "Hello, ladies," and so did Betsy. Hey, girls.
Hi, Gail.
Hi.
Hi, Betsy.
Hi, Betsy.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
We're all busy concentrating.
Yep.
Has anybody heard any update on Melody Lane?
Yes, I was just sending it to you.
Oh, you were? Okay. Was it in response to that girl that had asked? Is that what it was?
No, this was a post by her sister.
Oh, were they having somebody impersonating her or something?
No, this is her sister posting.
Oh, because I read something. Her sister was saying that somebody was impersonating her. And asking people
great.
This was about 25 minutes ago. And it's Holly, her sister.
Right. You
said the good news first is her son, Alex, Melody's son, is doing well. He's in physical therapy and hopefully on his way out of the hospital.
Oh, good.
Wow.
But now Melody, today makes her 11th day on the ventilator.
Oh, dear.
They do have her settings high. They planned on doing a trach a few days ago, but then they decided that she wouldn't get enough oxygen with the trach also. So they said she's been maintaining, so they're thankful for that.
Oh, dear.
And that they request everybody to still continue to pray for her, that she'll get better.
She's going to have a long road when she gets out. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. It's sad.
I wonder why they decided not to. Oh, you said because there wasn't enough.
Yeah, she said that the oxygen level is not the same when they have a trach. I guess some escapes from that, so they decided not to do it.
Wow,
so that's so sad that somebody would impersonate.
That's shocking.
Yeah, right.
It's sick. It just shows
opportunist.
Right.
So now I've done my card's got its inside of the back aperture done. So they're my 3D flowers that it was just
awesome.
8 hearts on each flower. So the hearts, as I showed before, so they started out, there's a heart, and I put them on, I had them on the silhouette, so I made a heart, and then I also put the dotted line through it to fold. And as Patty Ann says, make the dotted line green. So I went through and put the score lines on. I made 30 in case I had any errors. So put the score lines on, and then it cut the hearts out. So it folded perfectly in half. When I was trying to do it, I cut them out a heart and then used my scoring pen, but this was much easier to do. So each flower has 8 petals.
That's cool. So did you say you saw somebody else do that, or you came up with that idea?
I saw a card like this, and Stephanie, the one that had the gnomes on it, was
the Christmas one, yeah.
Yeah, well, and then I just went through and it just had a straight front with some squares. I just made circles and then made it all into it. I silhouetted it. It was just they used die cuts and they used scoring board and all things like that, but I didn't.
Mhm. Saves a lot of money, doesn't it?
It does.
Sure did.
Because I recently saw on there where somebody has a new dye that does that. And
Okay.
yeah, so it's awesome. You can do it with your machine and make it any size you want, a slim line or a 5x7 or whatever you want.
So this is 10 by, I started with a 10 by 4 inch, and then I put the score lines at 1/2 inch and 1 inch on each side on the machine. You could do it, if you had a circle die, you could cut it out, but I don't, so I went through and worked out how to put it on my machine.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Kind of reminds me of the little card in the Etsy shop that has the scene on the beach, Patty.
Oh yeah, it does. Yep.
Because that's basically how you make it.
Well, now, funny Bernie's done hearts for her flowers because I've done hearts for my flowers, but slightly different. I went into Silhouette and did a heart and manipulated it until I got it sort of bigger than this, till the shape I wanted. I got a circle, and then when I got the size of the heart I wanted, I did 5 and welded them together. And then what I've done, I've just nipped between each one, sort of, to do. And then I've manipulated them with my tool and stuck them together. So my flowers, in a way, they're not like Bernie's as such, but mine are hearts as well.
Oh, neat.
So yeah, I've done 3 of them, but I'm going to do the last one that fits on. Yeah, but we can go, can't we, into Silhouette, and there are flowers in there, or you can do your own shapes, and at least then that they're your own flowers.
Right.
Yeah. It looks like Linda's got a heart in her hand.
I do. Yeah, I just put together this little. See the little girl, the little retro girl.
Oh yeah.
I made a page of the little girl.
Oh.
So I did a heart, and then another heart, and then the little girl, and then I put love, over top the whole thing. So.
Nice. Cute.
That's really pretty.
Yes, I love it.
Pretty decorate.
Janet says, you ladies amaze me with the design cards you make.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
They are amazing. Oh.
And Bonnie says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Bonnie.
I made a few pages of Silhouette. Using my Silhouette, I made a few pages of stickers. I thought they were so cute.
Oh.
Yeah. When I use that buttercraft paper, it's
Yeah.
glossy. I just love that stuff.
What's that paper, Linda?
It's called Buttercraft.
Right.
I'll show you the.
Is it because it's glossy?
Yeah. I think you can also buy this. I think you can buy this matted too, but this is glossy white vinyl sticker sheets, and it's true. It's an anti-jam vinyl. It really does work. And I put these. I made some stickers for some little milk bottles for the kids. Everybody knows I have like a bazillion grandkids running around.
Yeah.
And, so I took the little milk bottles and I made stickers out of this. And like a year later, I still have, a lot of the stickers never came off those bottles going through the dishwasher.
Brilliant.
And what do you put them through the printer at? What setting on? What do you call the on the printer?
Well, white sticker paper. When when you go into Silhouette and you're looking for your medium, the media that you use, it's
Yeah.
white sticker paper. Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't matter that it was glossy.
No, it didn't seem to. It's never mattered. Never mattered. And I use the settings on the, I use the settings that Silhouette comes up with. It seems to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want, I've got a little tip here for some people don't know this. So on my, I want to make this. I didn't do it before, and it's a little bit bumpy because I didn't even follow my own tip. So if you've got, when you're putting tape on, and so you don't end up with a whole big lot of tape, if you just peel back a small portion of the tape here, where I've got, so that was there, pull back a small portion, and then you've only got to line up the edge here rather than have all this exposed to the tape as well. So if you just put the tape on that corner, and then just lay the rest of it down when I get there. So I can line up that inch sort of perfectly, and then the rest should be in place because of the top, and you just hold there and then pull the tape out, and then it's in the right spot.
Good tip.
Yeah, that's neat.
And
Could
then
you highlight me again for just a second? I just want to show you that whatever you put on the front of this particular card, this is where you use your grid. See how this, you've got a right angle here and you've got all the lines. So you don't want to go beyond this line here or this line here. So you'll know how far you can manipulate whatever element you're using. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that's all. I just wanted to show you that.
Okay, Tina wants to know too, which file did you use for your stickers, Linda?
Which file?
I think
I put the link in there for the buttercream or whatever it's called paper that you like to use, but I don't know.
Buttercraft.
Buttercraft,
yeah. And I go to, these stickers are from, I'm pretty sure these are from, they may be called Cupid or Hello Valentine. They're from that, my favorite go-to place for $1 on Wednesdays is One Buck Wednesdays. And this is from, it's an Echo Park pack of paper. So, not just paper, stickers and all kinds of stuff.
Betsy says that's a great tip, Bernie.
Thank you. It is at work when I remember to do it. And then you know that your paper's in the right spot every time.
Is it Echo Park Paper Company?
It's Snap and Click. It's just called Echo Park.
Right.
When you go to the digital paper, the search bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's where we found those really cute skaters.
Oh yeah, remember these guys? Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah. So this is the place, but let's see, paste. But this one's going to show you the skaters. I put the link in there. If you go there, that'll show you the skaters. But if you search around, I guess you can find the same things that Linda has found. And the name of the $1 place, Tina wanted to know.
Snap and Click.
Oh, that's it too. Okay, snapandclicksupply.com.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same link, Tina, as the one I just put up that shows the little skaters.
And they have $1 Wednesday, so if you go there for $1, you can choose what you want. They have certain ones, I think.
Right.
Yeah, every single week.
But here we go. I don't think it shows up like on their website, except for on Wednesday, maybe.
Right. You can go to this with the sale button on their website, and
I did do that. It doesn't say $1 though. It just says new paper packs and all sale. But I have gotten some stuff from the $1 sale too.
And also, if you have Creative Fabrica, you can find a lot of stuff like that there too.
Oh yeah, I love that creative. I've found so much, like we all have.
Yeah.
My latest card with the bees, everything came from Creative Fabrica.
Oh,
We
that
didn't
is so.
show that.
Patty, show everybody. I love that card.
I'll show it at the end after
All right.
y'all get through.
You're so shy.
Be sure and check out the links below. And if you don't have Creative Fabrica, use Patty's link and get it. It's awesome to have.
I got to get those links in there. They're not below the video yet, are they?
No, but you can put them there.
Yeah, edit.
Nina says she absolutely loves that site. We do too.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Oh, shoot.
I love all the different colors they're using.
Should I show everybody these scissors, guys?
So Linda wanted to figure out how she could cook and craft at the same time, so she bought scissors. Go ahead, Linda, show them.
And she measured them, and they're how long?
They're almost 24 inches. You just need one snip and your card's cut. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go get some ribbon.
Betsy said she got the membership a long time ago on Patty Ann's recommendation.
Oh,
I did.
sweet.
I did too, Betsy. I love it.
Yeah, I use it all the time. I didn't use it for this card at all. So it's probably the first card I've made that I haven't used something from Creative. Oh, no, I didn't even use the font. The font I got from, I think I had it on my computer, the font.
Oh, shoot.
Johnny says that's a weapon, Linda.
It's just,
It is a weapon, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and by the way, Joni, this week, I know you're ready for it. Stephanie and Patty and myself will be showing how to make the little space card.
did you say Patty?
You'll be there.
I'll be there.
We just can't do it without you.
Look at Stephanie's cute little bow, and Linda's making one now, but I want to look at Stephanie's up close.
Okay.
Look, I got it. Look at that.
Wow. That's
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
So
I'm
was that?
turning into a florist.
Yes. Was that white ribbon as usual, Steph?
No, funnily enough, I brought 2 pieces of white ribbon, but when I'd done the silver embossing, I thought it was silver ribbon because I didn't know whether to do green, and then I thought, well, there's too much green. If I do pink, it's too close to the pink. So I had a look, and I had some silver ribbon. You know, you get them off wrapping from things, and I thought that probably would be perfect for it.
It is perfect. I thought maybe you colored it with your marker.
No, I'd got 2 pieces ready, but then I thought, no, I'll go with silver this time.
Beautiful. So Joni says she's nice, and she says, I'm confused. What are you confused about? What did I miss, Joni?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's going to be showing what when? Boy, y'all, your pictures are really, really nice and bright and clear today. Maybe it's just my computer or something, but that looks especially nice. Tammy, does it look really good on your end?
It does. That's what I said earlier. The colors
Yeah.
are so pretty.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Johnny's confused about the space card.
Oh,
It's very simple to put together, Johnny. We'll show you how. It's hard to believe it's already Valentine's Day. Goodness.
No, it's time
This
flying,
flew
isn't it?
by.
Yeah.
so Bernie, are you guys off of lockdowns now since you're going out to the movies?
Yeah, you've just got to show, to go to the movies, you've got to show you're vaccinated. You're not allowed in without being double vaccinated or triple vaccinated or however many vaccinations we're supposed to have.
You have to have them all?
At the moment, it's only the double is being mandated in Victoria, where I am, but they're talking about bringing the third one in as well. But I know. Welcome to our.
Welcome to your world, right, Bernie?
Welcome to Cuba.
I hope that these schools let these children go to school without all the masks on.
Not here.
Y'all look, Valentine's Day is my birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Betsy.
Happy birthday. Oh, you're a cherub, Betsy.
When you were a little kid, did you think you got ripped off? Because everybody was getting Valentine's cards and it was your birthday. When my daughter was little and it was my son's birthday, we were giving him some presents at the dining room table, and she's sitting there and all she says is, "What am I, some kind of a dog?" She wasn't getting anything. What am I, some kind of dog? She didn't understand birthdays, I guess.
It's so cute how kids use their words.
Right?
It's so cute how they find uses for the words they know.
My youngest son is born on the day after Christmas, which we call Boxing Day. And when he was, I think he was 8, and my mother-in-law at the time, she'd said to me, "So what can we get Clint for his birthday?" And I said, "Well, he's getting a bike for his birthday, so a helmet would be really good." And she said, "Okay." So on Christmas Day, he unwrapped his present, and there was a bike helmet that she'd given him. And he just looked at me and he said, "But I don't have a bike." She got the presents mixed up, and she got. So I said, "Well, maybe you're getting a bike tomorrow." And he said, "Well, why do I got the helmet? Why do I have to wait?"
I love it.
And she was just so mortified. She said, "I'm so sorry." I said, "Oh, it's okay."
Oh, bless her.
Betsy says I was going to be born on Friday the 13th, and my mother made them wait.
Okay.
I'm moving on to card number 2.
Oh, wow.
So card number 1's all done?
Yeah.
Cool.
Love is all you need. This is called the Better Love font. BETTERLOVE. Just thought it was really pretty script.
That's just a really pretty card. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty. The red is so vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to make a Valentine's Day card on Valentine's.
Right. I'm glad she didn't say it's actually pink, Tammy. The
Yeah, me
card.
too. It ain't orange.
Right.
Now, I will do my normal envelope in a moment for this card, but I also created this one on silhouette.
Okay.
But you need, for this one, I needed my cameo. So this wasn't going to fit in my portrait. So if you've got a large cutting machine, this will work. So it's just the shape of like a rocket almost. And then I put the inside the card dimensions I scored. And so this is going to be my envelope that I create for on here. And then that's where and then I will create another one with my normal method just to show how it can be done. But yeah, so I needed the big machine for this one.
Nice.
That's neat.
So how are you coming along, Steph?
I'm just nipping on to go and get my some little diamond things for the back, and I'm really cross at myself because the card folds up like that, but because it's other pieces, I've got a plain white of cardstock that will go on the back, and that's where I will then stick on my verse and the messages. And I should have done it before, so I'll have to wait till everything's dried, because can you see at the back?
Oh yeah.
You can see where the pieces fold over. So we'll be putting a piece of plain cardstock on the back of that, so you can't see that it's separate pieces of card.
Neat. But even with it like that, it's still pretty.
Actually, it's quite pretty. What I might do is
I like it because the embossing shows through.
Yeah. It's
And
either
you
that
don't
or-
really pay attention to that it's glued there. It doesn't distract, in my opinion. What do you think, Patty?
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah, no, do you know something now? When I look at it, I'm thinking, well, actually, it looks quite pretty. It doesn't look.
It really does.
It's not meant to sort of be like that, doesn't it?
No, it looks natural.
I might leave it like that, or I might emboss this piece and stick that on the back of it. But really, I suppose.
Yeah, I really like it.
I'm making work, aren't I? When I don't need to do. So. Oh yeah.
That's so pretty.
Mine's nearly finished. I'll go and get these little diamondy things, and then. But I say the colour looks peculiar. It is a really pretty bright green, and it looks a funny colour.
It don't really. The closer you are to the camera, the darker the lime-looking green is turning. So it's actually really pretty.
So I'm glad now I didn't buy that frame, and I managed to design one for myself.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I'll go and have a look for my little diamond things now.
We're live.
Where's my shoot?
So you getting ready to make your envelope?
I am. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna make you big so everybody can see.
Okay. So I just measured from. So I folded my edges in. So that's going to be how it would fit in the envelope. And I've measured from that corner to that corner, and it is coming out at, it's just under 9 inches. So it's 8.1 half. It's just over 3/4. So I think I'm going to do it at 9 inches just to give me a little bit of wiggle room. So because that's 9 inches, I need a 10-inch square piece of paper. So I'm going to do this way. No, that way. 10-inch piece of paper, and I'm just 10-inch square. And I'm going to find a line that I can line up on my board, and I'm going to go with the 16 one just so I know which line's which. So that's now, I know it's straight this way because it's lined up here and lined up there. And then you don't have to, but I will find a horizontal line that also I can line up on. So probably this one here is that one. I think I might have gone up. Nope. Yep, that one is straight. So now I've got it lined up on 4 points. And now this is where it just becomes an eyeball. You probably could work out the center and everything, but I'm just going to make sure that the horizontal line of my card lines up on the horizontal line, imaginary line that goes through there. And it looks like it's got enough room around each area. And then we just start folding. Now this might be too big because I didn't have, and I'm going to cut some edges off this one because it is, I don't know what I've done. Anyway, not to worry. So we might have to, I don't know what I've done. It's 10 inch by 10 inch. So it might be because it wasn't quite 9 inches.
I think it'll still work.
Yeah, it'll still work. I'll just cut some edges off. So there, I can fold that back, and then that's where I'll cut. And I'll fold that back, and I can cut that off. Yep. So now I've got my envelope, and then I'm going to fold my sides up. And fold the other side up. And just sort of, because this has got a bit of bulk in it, just sort of put your thumb in there and get and then roughly. So that's given me now a rough estimate of where I need to cut. So I'm going to cut those edges off to start. And then I'm going to fold up my edges and burnish them properly. And this side. And here. And here. And then when I fold it out, I should have 4 little diamonds here. It might be easier to see. So I'm just going to cut those triangles out of just to reduce the bulk a bit. I'll take that one out. This one out. This is for those that don't have a punch board like me. So I created the one I did for the 12-inch cardstock, which needed the bigger machine, or just this one can be used for any shaped card. So that's what my envelope now looks like. I can put my card back on just to make sure. And I'm going to fold the edges in, and I'll put some tape. Now that edge there is not cut right. And I'll put some tape on those 2 strips there. So I will use my tape. Just down to there. And on that edge. Take that off. And there and there, fold it up. There's my envelope and my card with its bulk will fit in neatly, and there it is down there.
Cute.
Fabulous.
Yes.
So
Great
I have
job.
2 different envelopes that I could use.
Mm-hmm.
And there's my card. Now, if I wanted to, I could cut these edges off. No, I can't with this because it's the wrong shape. But you could, if you had a hole punch, like you could put across there to make a decorative edge. I do have one somewhere, but I don't know where.
I
So
think
anyway.
it looks nice like that.
Yep. 2 envelopes, 1 card.
So it looks like everybody's through. Are you through with yours, Linda?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up that second card.
Betsy says she loves it burning.
Thank you.
I love how Bernie taught us how to do those envelopes. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Great skill. Okay. All right. Oops. Oh, I forgot to do this. Shoot. Oh, well. Some ribbon.
All right. So we'll start with you, Bernie, and let you show your card.
Okay, so my card, when it stands up, when the person opens it, so there it is there. If friends were flowers, I would pick you. Happy birthday. Now, what I've also done, I haven't put if I want to write a sentiment, so I can either put a piece of, cut a square, or I can cut a circle that was from the front, whichever, write my sentiment on that and then put it on. Because it's bulky, I didn't want to put that on and then try and write the sentiment over the embossed paper and the flower. So I'm not sure yet if I'll just put a square piece there. So it says, I would pick you, happy birthday, and then it stands up. So when the person receives it, it'll be flat in the envelope, and then you pull it out and it stands up on the shelf.
Cute. That's really
nice.
Tina says she loves it.
I do
Thank
too.
you.
So cute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Stephanie.
Right, my card is a 5x7 card, which I designed my own frame in silhouette, and my flowers as well. So they've been designed and done in there. I did it as a gatefold, but I did it double gatefold, so I could make apertures here and then fold them back so they would close back on each other. Use a rose embossing folder, and I've just lightly gone over with ink in the pink to bring that out. And it is a very pale lime green, but it looks a strange yellowy mustard colour, but in the daylight it is sort of really light. I've stamped and embossed, but I did this ahead of time in case we hadn't time to finish, and it says, wishing you happiness today and always. And I put little dragonfly on it. On the back, which is, should have put the paper on, but what I will do, obviously for my sentiment, I will use a shaped die, which I'll put a sentiment on, cut out, and that's what it'll be wrote on. And it does, even though it's quite bulky, it does actually fit in a 5x7 envelope.
Beautiful,
so
Stephanie.
that's my finished card then. So
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh, look at the texture we can see from that angle.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So
when it's sort of, obviously when it would be stood up, sort of, you know, like
Right.
Yeah.
But when you have it like that, we can really see the textures.
Yeah, the textures on the embossing folder. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love how you colored it after you embossed it. You went in there and used that design that you embossed, right?
Yes, and funnily enough, because normally I do it on a wing and a prayer. When we do our classes, I never make a card prior to doing it. I've got an idea what I'm doing, but I never do one. But because I'd made this thing myself, this frame, I actually did one because I did a pink one. I was frightened in case, I thought, crumbs, it's something that I've made myself, and if it doesn't work, so I actually did one prior to. I've done
Hold
that
it
in,
hold it the other way. It's upside down, please.
oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I've
no
done that
problem.
in I've done that in a sort of a lighter pink, and it does look like goldy, but it is a lemony lime coloured frame. But because, as I say, I'd done the frame in silhouette, I
Mhm.
didn't want to risk just doing it and then it not turning out right. So I did make one prior to doing it.
See, even your base card does not look white to me. Right there it does, but on your other one, it looks like it's a pale green.
Yeah, and they are identical
And
cards.
they're white, the backing, right? The
Yeah,
card.
yeah. The backing card is actually it's white, but I'm
Yeah.
sure it must be because
I think when you hold it a certain way, it looks more white. It might
It
be
must
the reflection
reflect.
from the mat.
I think
Yeah.
it's because I've
From
got a
the
daylight
mat.
bulb, but it is nighttime. I've no daylight, so it looks totally different when you look at it in.
But it
So,
really looks nice. I love having that extra light because we can really see your things now.
It's
Well,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
and Betsy wants to know how you did the border flowers inside. So the pink flowers are the ones you did with the hearts, right, Steph?
Yes, I got what I did. I went in silhouette and I did a circle, and then I picked the heart shape out. Got one here. I picked the heart shape out and I
Hold it up high.
manipulated it.
There you go.
Oops. I manipulated it until I got the shape that I wanted, and then I put 5 together. So I used the circle as a guide so that they were all together, and then welded them. And then I just cut sort of down in between where the heart was. I just sort of went like that, nipped into it, and then manipulated it with my tool so they look like separate petals. But yeah, they were done just by using the heart shape and the circle. Then when I'd done it sort of like that, at least then I'd got separate petals and I could just mold them to make the flower.
mhm.
Now she wants to
So
know.
the frame, I just used an oval, and then I got some silhouette leaves and blended those and put them on and welded them together in the flower. So they've all been done. It's all been done in silhouette.
I think you should show how to do that in our next Patreon class, please.
No, well, I'll show you how to do it then. You can
Oh. No.
All right, now we'll go to Linda.
Well, this is that corner fold card that I showed you, and I just I cut out the hearts and I put stickers in the center of the hearts, and then I made this little postage stamp looking element for the front. Here's the ribbon. I wanted to keep the background solid because when you open it up, it kind of hits you in the face. It's kind of a lot inside.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Love it.
Yes,
Good.
really pretty.
It's a very simple Valentine card. It says our love story. And then on the back, oh gosh, this is really there. In the back, I just embossed a background and with little, and that's crooked too. Look, you see how I did this wrong?
It doesn't look crooked. I don't
No,
know.
No, if you didn't say that, Linda, it does not look crooked.
But my hearts are going in that direction. See?
Who's going to notice that?
I did.
Well, I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
Okay, and then this card is a tier card. I've made this before. This was like the travel card I made one time.
Right. Yes.
Yep.
I just used the stickers that I showed you. And then on the back, I made this little pouch that you can put your note inside.
Beautiful.
Key to your heart. And
Yeah,
I have a piece of trim to put on the top that I haven't done that yet. But anyway, that's the tier card. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers. And I made this morning with the hearts. And then I put little circles behind each one of those hearts. I put little gold. I didn't put a strip because you could see the strip in between.
Oh, jeez.
So then I also wanted to show you guys, I don't know, I guess it's okay if I watch, we all watch different people and I found this, the cutest little tote that you can make. You can find them online. I found mine, on YouTube, and this will hold 4 Hershey nuggets. I made it for Valentine's Day because it's just so simple. But I love how it works. It's very sturdy, and So what I wanted to show you real quick, you guys may already know this, and just don't pay any attention to me if you already know it. But anyway, I take a 1-inch by 3-inch piece of designer paper, and I put 2 glue dots at the end of one side on the unprinted side, and then I wrap it securely around the nugget till they meet, so that it's a really pretty decorative nugget to put in your little treat
That's
box.
beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fun to do that. When you're around Easter time, especially, it's you can really go to town. You can use the bottom line of your Hershey nugget. I'm just noticing, as your marker to wrap, and then it'll come around perfectly matched. Anyway,
that'd be a cute a wedding favor for a table placement for a wedding thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I just looked on the Silhouette Design store, and they have little totes like that. I think it's $1. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
$1.99. One of them is. They have several different kinds.
Yeah. Well, I cut this out with my scoreboard. I didn't use the Silhouette, and it's also yeah. And then I used like a topper punch. You can use different kinds. I had 3 different. This is a topper punch that I use. Well, I didn't use this one actually. Look, that's different. I don't know which one I used. I don't know the name of it. But anyway, there's that. So anyway, that's my project for today.
Well done.
Yes, beautiful.
All right, Patty, you want to come back?
Yep, be there in 1 sec. Okay, so Celeste has asked a question, and to be really honest with you guys, I'm not exactly sure.
I
You can use PayPal or a credit card? I wasn't sure if you could use PayPal. Okay, thank you.
I researched it while they were talking.
How about American Express? See, I don't know any of this.
Hold on, I'll tell you. Yes, I'm pretty sure you can. Hold on.
For what?
Use American Express for Patreon.
Visa, MasterCard, Discovery, JCP, JCB, whatever that is. Let me look. Diners Club and 3DS. So I don't see American Express, but I would try it. I would think they do.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know.
Because it's not actually Patty that is accepting it. You have to go through Patreon, and they're the ones that establish what they'll take and what they want. But,
I mean, because sometimes people have asked me, hey, can you change my email address? Can you change this or that? I can't change anything.
No.
You set up your account, you have to put all your info in. If you want to change your name, you have to do it. And that makes sense.
And we can't even cancel it. We can't cancel she can't cancel your account.
No, I can't.
It's all up to you. You have to decide.
It's not hard. You just go on there and do it. But I can't do it because, and you can understand, they wouldn't want the person who has this group being able to do all, I'll change her to a $20 subscriber. I'll change him to a,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you asked me to share my card. So I'll
share. Let me solo you. Hold on. This thing's gorgeous, you guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay.
So I have a friend that recently had a liver and a kidney transplant, and she asked me to make her a shirt with a little liver and kidney on it, and I did. So I thought she really loves sunflowers and bees, and so I thought I would do her a card to go with it, and this is it.
Oh, wow.
Look at that thing. Oh, my gosh. Don't you think Tammy needs to teach that one?
Yeah.
Well, we actually did. This is the design that we just done on the craft along.
I know, but I want to see that one exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, everything you see came from Creative Fabrica.
Mm-hmm.
How did you make the wings, Tammy? What's on the back of the wings?
So I made the wings. I took vellum, and then I used my alcohol markers, and I actually colored them yellow. And then I put gray on top of it. So it kind of, in person, it kind of gives it like veins look,
Yeah.
And then it's real simple. And then on top, the black on top of the wings is actually glitter vinyl. Probably can't see
Oh,
it.
nice. We can't see the glitter vinyl, but I bet that's beautiful.
Yeah, it makes it shine.
Now, my husband was just texting me something, so I missed. Did you say how you did the inner part of the bee? Did I miss that just now?
The bee itself is just a silhouette. It's just a black silhouette. And then you have two little pieces. It all come from Creative Fabrica. Then
Right.
you just have the two little yellow pieces for its body. And the wings is separate. So, I colored it. And like I said, I cut vinyl, glitter vinyl. And I actually used the vinyl that comes from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, really, when you think about it, if you go there, you can't find glitter cardstock no cheaper than you can find this. And it's already sticky. So if you use, cut something intricate, you don't have to worry about putting glue on it because it's already sticky. So, and then I just cut the back part out of vellum and colored it with my alcohol markers. And then I put the vinyl on top of it.
And did you tell about the inside of the flower already?
Oh, the flower.
Oh,
Yeah. The black part right here is Nouveau drops. Here it is, right here. It's Nouveau drops. So what I've done is I filled it up with Nouveau drops, and then I took my heat gun, and I would hold it on there until the Nouveau drops would actually swell up like a balloon, and then I'd take it away, and it would go down. So I've done that several times, and it created texture. So it would look like the inside of a sunflower.
isn't that cool? I love it.
Wow.
Fabulous, yes.
And the leaves are the ones that came from Stephanie from our craft along. And I only put two because I made the sunflower kind of big, so I didn't.
And what about the beautiful background paper?
That all come from Creative Fabrica.
And it looks like it's honeybee or it's sunflowers on it, right?
It's
and
actually sunflowers.
wire.
If you look real close, you can see the you know how the what is
The
it?
honeycomb.
The honeycomb. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you can
see it.
honeycomb.
Yeah.
You can see it
That
better
is
on this side.
beautiful. Yes.
Gorgeous.
Tammy, A+.
Thank
plus.
Definitely stunning, Tammy.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Betsy wanted to know if you printed your paper.
I did. I printed the paper.
She's not buying any more print paper.
No, I just don't see the need to buy pattern paper when you can get, if you subscribe to Creative Fabrica, there's literally no kind of background paper you can't find. I mean, just there's loads of it. So that's definitely what I've decided to do is to use white cardstock and get pattern paper from Creative Fabrica.
Did you just unspotlight yourself?
I did. I was tired of looking.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. What do you call it? Multitasking. I didn't even see your hand move when you did
it. Get me off of there. Thank you, Joni. All right.
Oh, Joan said beautiful. Tammy also. Celeste said love it. Betsy said wow, adorable. Woohoo. Oh yeah. And look at Wendy said, me too. Learn to make Tammy's card.
All right. We'll sure do that.
Yes. All right. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Maybe you ladies want to come back if you're able. I don't know. It's up to you if you want.
Show your face. There's Bernie. Come on, Linda.
I've got one more thing to put on my card.
Oh. All right.
All right. Well, I guess that'll wrap up another fun session of the Digi Chicks.
Yeah. Good job. As usual. Great job.
Yeah, that was great.
Amazing.
So we will see you again in 2 weeks for another Digi Chicks. And if you have an idea of what you would like the ladies to make, drop us a line at Patty. What is it? Team Patty Ann at gmail.com. I almost said my email, but what was it? Drop us a line there, or come to the group and say, "Hey, I'd love to see a card like such and such."
Right. Maybe you can make your card at the next Digi Chicks, Tammy. Or do you
Yes,
want to?
Tammy, because I won't be here, so you could take my place.
You're not going to
Oh,
be here. Oh, she's got surgery. Yes, I forgot.
oh dear.
Okay, so I guess we'll be making that card then.
All right. Thanks,
All
everybody.
right.
Okay,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.